Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gary Dick. Well, two big projects expected to bring a new source of tourism and pride to downtown Terre Haute, and economic impact as well. A new convention center will be able to accommodate 1,000 people or more for events, and will also be the home of the new Larry Bird Museum. Plus, developers are looking at a December 2nd deadline to submit proposals to the Indiana Gaming Commission to build a new casino, now that voters in Vigo County have given that the green light. Here with more on the projects and more, a new community plan for Terre Haute. Pleased to be joined by Terre Haute Chamber of Commerce President Kristen Craig. And Kristen, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
I should say the first female president, right?
That is true.
Of the Terre Haute Chamber ever. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Lots we can talk about.
Yes.
A lot of people have been talking about the casino. I mentioned the December 2 deadline for proposals. Spectacle Entertainment expected potentially to be maybe that only applicant there. What's the timeline on a new casino?
So as soon as the Indiana Gaming Commission signs off on it and approves the operator, I know that especially the operator you mentioned is anxious to get started on the project. So I think we'll have something by the end of 2021.
Talk about the impact. There's been a lot of buzz about it, certainly over in the western part of the state and really around the state. What, in your view, is the economic impact potential of the new casino?
Sure. So the big thing is just the construction project itself, first and foremost. I mean, we're talking about $100 to $150 million construction project, tons of construction workers. Then, and once the casino is actually built, you know, we're talking about increased property tax revenue, increased gaming tax revenue, food and beverage tax revenue, you know, all sorts of different things are going to feed into the local economy, plus associated development. We're talking about hotels, restaurants, retail, all sorts of things.
A site selected for sure. I know a lot of talk about the east
Depends
side.
On the operator.
Yeah.
I mean, probably east side, but depends on the operator.
All right, let's go from the east side to downtown.
Yeah.
Because there's beginning to be some real momentum downtown. A convention center has been talked about for a long time. Groundbroken in September.
Yeah.
That would come with a new hotel as well. Give us
Correct.
the status on the new convention center.
Right, new hotel, new parking garage, just massive development right along Wabash Avenue. So it will really change the face of downtown. You know, it'll be able to house 1,000 people in the convention center. That'll be an amazing tourism draw for downtown Terre Haute and really the West Central Indiana region as well.
And then nearby Holman Center undergoing a facelift as well.
Yeah.
And I know you talk about 9 museums and the new History Center, the latest addition there, being in close proximity. The intent, as I understand it, is to build kind of a tourism hub, right?
Absolutely. You know, Terre Haute has always kind of had a strong tourism draw that a lot of people aren't aware of. I think this will just really solidify that and give us the convention center and with Holman Center just awesome opportunities to host some pretty large groups in our area.
And a big event this weekend, the NCAA Division I cross country finals being hosted again in Terre Haute, so that a big draw as well. The river, a lot of communities around the state and around the country really trying to leverage the river. What are plans there or potential there along the Wabash River?
You know, it's funny, we did a community planning process earlier this year. One of the biggest things we heard about is people want us to develop the river. So really trying to make those plans happen for Riverwalk, expanded parks, you know, really just capitalizing on that asset.
I've always looked at Terre Haute as one of the biggest assets is education, higher education. You've got Indiana State, Rose-Hulman, top private engineering school in the country, St. Mary of the Woods, Ivy Tech. You can go on down the list. As you look at the ability, the potential that those institutions have, what is that for economic development?
You know, they're our biggest resource in terms of just talent. I mean, think about the individuals coming out of those institutions. I mean, these are top-notch individuals. So connecting them to the local community, keeping them here, them returning. You know, that's the biggest potential that I see.
What is it going to take for it all to come together? Because I think Terre Haute has for a long time had a lot of potential. There've been some tough shots with Pfizer and some of the other, you know, Sony cutting back and those types of things. But there are a lot of things that are kind of a lot of pieces that are out there now. What's it going to take to bring this full circle?
You know, really connecting those pieces, the business community. You know, I'm a little bit partial, but I think the Chamber's really stepped up in the last couple of years to be a leader in what's happening. Bringing that together with higher education, all of those resources that I talked about, that's really going to be the way we make our community move forward.
I want to get it in, only have 15 seconds, but regional.
Yes.
This is a big push around the state of Indiana. What's the scene in West Wabash Valley?
West Central 2025, 6-county regional initiative. We're really focusing in on what we need to develop our counties, broadband, trails, connectivity. These are all the big issues. I know they are happening around the state as well, but that's what we got to focus in on to be successful.
All right, Kristen Craig is the president of the Terre Haute Chamber of Commerce. Lots going on in Terre Haute and the Wabash Valley. Kristen, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
All right.